You're about to go to the Texas Tree Climbing Championship. It's an amazing thing to witness. I'm standing right here now where there used to be an American elm tree. Arborilogical Services had to take this tree down. It was threatening to fall and take out my entire landscape, and they were too when they arrived. I thought, how will they do that? It shows the importance of really good tree climbing, safe tree climbing, to bring that tree down right here in our midst, and it worked. Let's go see how they do it.
My name is Steve Hauser. I'm with Arborilogical Services, tree care expert company in the DFW area, and we're here to talk about the Texas Tree Climbing Competition, which is an event where the best tree climbers in the state get together to compete against each other to find out who is the best in the state. But second off, to teach safety. Safety in what we do is extremely important. We're in the fourth most dangerous business in the United States, according to the insurance industry. There's 5 preliminary events to the competition. One is called a footlock, where you bring up your feet and you bite them on the rope and then slide your knot up the rope. The other one is called a body thrust, where you start on the ground and you throw your hips and pull back on your rope as you throw your hips to work your way up into the tree. The third event is called the throw line event, where we hang targets up in trees at 50, 60, and 70 feet, and you're judged on your ability to get your throw line, a very small line with a weight on the end, up and through the target and back down. And then the next thing you have to do is put on a climbing line onto your throw line. The fourth event is called the aerial rescue, which is where we hang a dummy up in the tree, and then you're judged on your ability to get up safely to the climber and safely bring him down. The fifth event is behind me. It's called the work climb, which is a large tree, usually one of the largest that we can find, and then we hang bells or workstations out on the ends of the tree throughout the tree, and you're judged on your ability to, you start at the top, ring a buzzer, and then you run through the tree, working the different stations. It ends in a landing station. It's a circle on the ground where you have to jump out from the tree and then land down in a bullseye in the center of the target. If you're among the top 4 in acquiring points during the preliminary events, then you're invited to the final event, which will be later today. It's called the Masters Challenge. Top 4 point getters are basically duking it out to be the next state champion. Now, if you win the state championship, you're invited to the international competition, which is all around the world. Our company last year was the 18th year that we've won the competition and represented the state of Texas all around the world. And this year it's going to be in Australia. So that's an expensive flight down there, and you get your way paid if you win the state competition. So there is a real dogfight today to see who's going to get the opportunity to go to Australia.
Before I show you my prize holly behind me, I'm going to show you a not so prized vine that is growing here. This is kind of the wild outback of our landscape. This is Virginia creeper, Parthenocissus quinquefolia, Q-U-I-N, 5-leafed. You may say, Neil, you're going to have poison ivy all over you. 5 leaflets, not 3. That's the way you tell it apart, and this will come up in your yard. You need to know the difference. Ilex latifolia, luster leaf holly. Isn't this beautiful? It looks like a magnolia leaf, great big berries. This is the parent of many of the hollies that we have in our landscape. I just thought you'd like to see it. Coming up next, we're going to be looking at small herb gardens with Andrea right after this. Also coming up next, we have Chef Chris with Market Street. Grilled squash is his recipe today.